Well, if the rain ever stops, maybe we'll take a look at the Hornet. Alright guys, well, let's go take the old Hornet for a quick run. Or at least see if it's going to. Ugh. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit through there. But we'll try. Put the ozone machine in here to get rid of the stank. We may have to go the back way, so give me a minute here. Alright. Just barely squeezed through there. Now, this is the first time I've driven this car further than just my driveway here, so we're not gonna go real far with it because I have no clue what it's got for gas in it. I mean, not even an idea. Running pretty good. No real gauges working, so no problems, right? That's the old saying. Well, it has rained non-stop the last couple of days, and it's supposed to start raining again this afternoon, so I'm trying to get you guys a Sunday drive here, sort of. So we're not going to go very far. Sounds like we might have an exhaust leak still. That sucks. I spent a whole day working on the exhaust. Brake pedal's pulsing pretty bad. Don't surprise me, these brakes are in pretty rough shape. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I tightened my wheel bearings or anything on this car. I know I tightened the lug nuts. I do got to get some grease in those bearings for sure. Take all the rock out of the way. The old exhaust sounds pretty good. It's coming right out of the tailpipe. Again, I have no idea what we got for gasoline in this old girl. I'll make her a little further down the road and turn around. See, I totally forgot about the wheel bearings. It's that aluminum wheel, and she's a little bent. It's always been a little bent. But the problem with it is it makes the whole car kind of feel like it's a little bent. Well, I'll turn around here. And maybe we'll actually go fix the wheel bearing so we can go a little further. And I'll get a little gas. Because again, no clue what we're running with for gas. Well, that transmission just shifts real good on this thing. Don't even have to try to shift gears. Tough old hill, even when this V8 little bitty car is struggling going up it in third. Of course, I'm not going that fast. Put her back in second. That's the dump truck's favorite gear too, second. Of course, I'm not trying real hard on her. I don't even know if we're overheating or not. Definitely got a lot more power to the old truck, so I mean, I'm not flooring it, but she'll pull in third gear, so. That far from home, so neighbor. Run him off the road. Run him off the road in the Hornet. Woo, the road's a little slick there. Yep, you can smell that varnished gas now. Varnished gas. Breakfast of champions. See if the car can brake will hold us on this hill. Sounds pretty good. Boy, man. Jeez, crackers. That exhaust stinks. Ugh. All it is varnished gas. So whatever gas we're driving on is actually whatever gas is in this gas tank from 1993. Let's check the engine. Still here. Look at that blow by. Radiator still there. I had to put a bunch of JB Weld on it on this side. Well, success. It burned all the crap off of the top of the engine. Let's see if I can find my tool. Give me a minute here. Try to find the infrared temperature gun. Found it. It was by the other workbench. Let's just see how hot it's getting. $129. What's the head say? What's the intake say? What the carburetor say? What does the radiator say? 171. What does the battery say? Okay, what does the exhaust say? Holy crap. Okay, that one's probably working. That one's probably working. Well, you can't really tell what those do. That one's probably working. I don't know what the minimum temperature would be for a... That one's probably working. I'm gonna guess those are working. That one's probably working. I don't know why that one's so much hotter. Oh well. Antifreeze in the back there. Okay. Well, I don't think we're melting here. And of course, I don't know how accurate this thing is either. 260. Jeez, if I could get this camera straight. The carburetor's not boiling yet, I don't think. Alright, well, radiator hose. I don't even know how good the thermostat would be in that. But yeah, we definitely want to fix those wheel bearings. I didn't even think about that until we started talking about wheel bearings. Yep, I ain't even got a split pin or nothing on those nuts on the spindle. So yeah, don't want to go too far. But the old girl's coming right along. All right, and that's what I was talking about. I ain't got, look at that. Well, that was dumb on my part. I don't think any of this stuff is tightened that I know of. Oh, let's see here. I might have tightened that. But if you notice, I'm missing the little ski thingy-majig. Not that size. Well, I guess I tightened that. Jeez, I don't remember tightening it, but kind of just threw all this stuff together to get the Hornet from over in the side of the house there to inside the shop. All right, we gotta tap that out. pull all that. I'll probably wire brush this slider area on both sides pretty good real quick. Pull that off, throw some grease in it. So I'll bring you back here in a few. Now I'm pretty sure these calipers are about seized up on this old girl. But, I mean, they work good enough. You should always hit on the back end with a hammer. I'm also sure that the wheel bearings are probably shot in this, but as usual, I don't have any wheel bearings, so it's not like I'm gonna get on the interstate or drive through a major city with it, so I think it'll be fine. Well, there's that one. Look at that. Yep. You know that the brakes are not dragging on this. And look at this old rusty bent up arm. Junk. So I'll go get the other side done and we'll go from there. Alright fellas, well, Mother Nature's winning again. The amount of time it took me to do the wheel bearings, which was less than 30 minutes, it's fixing to storm like you wouldn't believe. So we're gonna try to get a little bit further drive in for you guys. That a storm is a-coming, and it's already thundering like you wouldn't believe. Now I give her a little bit of the onion. Not too much, but I give her a little. My wife and niece, they're gonna follow us on the four-wheeler a little bit. Once it really starts raining, they're gonna haul back. Got me a little bit of extra gas just in case, because that's the next biggest thing. I have no idea how much gas is in this. I figured I better get them wheel bearings fixed before something horrible happens. Brakes feel a little better. Not by much. But I didn't have the little sliders inside the keepers. I really don't know how important that is, but I imagine it's somewhat important. Still making it. Here's where we stopped earlier. Alright, just handed them an extra coat because I don't want them to get cold. She's running better. I did turn down the idle air fuel mixture screws. I had them out 2 turns each, and I noticed it smelled like varnished gas pretty bad, so I backed those down to just 1.5 turns, and it definitely seems like it's running a little better. I might need to turn them down a little more. When I first adjusted them, heck, those things were set at just 1 turn out. That may have to be where it has to be. I don't know. Oh yeah, old storm is picking them up. August. We usually have the hottest days, the kind of days where you just don't even want to be outside, do anything because it's so hot. But now you can't be outside and do anything because all it does is rain. Impressive? Not really. Probably more impressive than the 6-cylinder that was in it. Now I'll make one more quick thing here. My videos on the old driving a dump truck around. I made some people mad by saying, I'm driving that dump truck on the little back mining roads there, and you come up, you better get out of my way. I made some people mad there. They told me I shouldn't be driving such a vehicle if I can't respect the road rules. First off, it's common sense. There ain't nothing about the road rules. There ain't no road rules back here in these late 1800 roads. It's just common sense. You see a semi, you see a dump truck, you see a 2-ton truck coming up, you better give him the right of way because he probably ain't going to be able to stop what he's doing, get out of your way. So it's like going up these hills and driving around Phillipsburg with all these tourists. They will literally walk right in front of you and just assume anybody and everybody's going to stop, whether there's a crosswalk or they're just flat out jaywalking. So it goes for the same up in these woods. It's all just tourists. And I'm assuming I hurt some tourist feelings that watch that. So get over yourselves. It's common sense. If I see a 2-ton truck on my dirt bike coming up, I'm going to get out of his way. I don't care how much I have to drive out of my way. I'm gonna let him continue up the road, down the road, whatever. Whether he's just being silly and driving his truck like me up the road for no real reason, I don't care. I'm not gonna get in his way because it's a 2-ton truck. So sorry about my little ramble there. Alright, well, we made it this far. I think that's about as far as we're gonna make it before it really starts coming down, so I'll bring you guys back here in a minute. Alright, well, little Natalie here doesn't want to be on the 4-wheeler no more. It's too cold, so she's in the car with me. You want to say hi, Nat? Huh? You don't want to say hi? Okay. Fair enough. Proud of my niece Natalie. She actually steered the dump truck. We went for a little ride yesterday and she took over the steering and drove us up the hill. She did a good job. Well, the old Hornet's running pretty good. I would say right now, I don't have a temperature gauge to tell me anything. Oh, some lightning. Oh, it's starting to rain now. If I had to jump in this car and drive it, I probably would. Yeah, we're going back home right now. If I had to drive this, I probably would, and I probably might drive this to work and back here soon. So I just got to do a little more work on it before I can go that far with it. But as of right now, she's running and driving pretty good. So. Your boo-boo turned brown, that means it's scabbing up. Yeah, that's just a scab. Alright guys, well, we'll do maybe a quick walk around when we get back to the shop. Gonna have to Ace Ventura it again. No windshield wipers. Dang it, didn't even check to see if they work. Your hands are cold, but don't stick them out the window. Come on, man. Guess she thought we broke down. Alright, well, it's been a couple hours later. It finally decided to quit raining again. So I thought we would just do a quick little review on this, and we're going to call this project pretty much done. I do have it listed for sale. The plan was always to probably just sell it, fix it up and sell it, you know, for extra funds. But I guess until it sells, I'll probably drive it around. And like I said, we might try to drive it to work here soon in the next, oh, I don't know, maybe week or two. I got to get some things fixed on it, like the windshield wipers, and see if I can't figure out the fuel gauge on it. Would be nice. But yep, she's running pretty good. Or at least she did. Let's see here. Sorry about the camera work. There we go. It's still kind of warm in here. I don't think it was overheating or anything, but you just never know. But I ran the fuel line from over there. I don't know if I even can see it. I don't know, it's over there somewhere. Under the cross member over to the fuel pump, and I put a fuel filter there. And I think, as I stated, the fuel it's using is whatever in the fuel tank. So it's drinking on that. Oh, let's see. There's the exhaust. That's a Dyno Max 3-inch little stubby. And that old muffler's been welded on like 10 different cars, so that's why the welds look kind of weird on it. It's been welded several times. But full exhaust all the way back to the tailpipe. I power washed the interior out to get the cat pee smell out of here. It doesn't smell too bad. You know, no real rust holes in the floorboards up front. And you know, we knew this car had some rust because it sat under those trees since '95 or so, with the windows down. But she's got a pretty big rust hole there. Still haven't fixed the roof. But yeah, I'll call that a success. It's running and driving pretty good. I'll probably see about putting in a temperature gauge in it, or see if I can figure out how to get this one to work. Windshield wipers and other couple gauges. I know the oil gauge is working, or the idiot light's working for the oil pressure, but yeah, I'll do a few things and see if we can't maybe drive it to work sometime. I guess all that water just come off the fender. All right, well, anyways, as usual, thanks you guys for watching. And if the weather will hold up, we're going to try to do a little something with the dump truck today, but it just depends on what the weather does. So till the next video, thanks for watching.